All right, so you've already looked at a clip of a general overview regarding Ardvarc AI-driven pattern recognition technology, and our first video following that was one describing our early warning system. What I'll talk about now is the Ardvarc prescription pre-authorization support tool made possible by embedding Ardvarc AI technology within the Medloom Clinical Decision Support System. How it works is while you've got a patient's record open in your existing EMR or personal health record system, that system is typically associated with a CPOE or pre-auth system that's embedded within your EMR product. And so in this case, we have open George Jones's patient record system, and what you're requesting, because of George's background symptomology, is that you'd like to put him on a certain new medication. In this case, you're typing in Vioxx or rofecoxib, the COX-2 inhibitor, commonly prescribed prior to September of 2004 by rheumatologists for patients with joint pain because it worked so well. So when you go through your existing pre-auth process, because the WSDL for Medloom's Ardvarc AI technology is embedded within your EMR system, a lot of information is captured, as I've already explained, about George Jones, but not his identity. And all of that information is sent off to the Medloom system, which resides as a SOAP-based app in the cloud. Accessed through a SaaS model, 10,000 other records are assembled regarding the use of Vioxx in certain kinds of patients, and an association rule is discovered and presented back to the healthcare professional that has George's record open, showing that there is a statistically significant and clinically important adverse event associated with the use of rofecoxib in certain kinds of patients. In this case, the information that comes back shows that there is an 85.7% confidence of association of developing myocardial infarction in patients who are prescribed rofecoxib, in addition to lansoprazole and nitroglycerin. Moreover, relevance to George Jones is emphasized, showing how George's age and gender demographics aligned with the statistics supporting this discovered association rule, and showing how, of George's background conditions and symptoms, how 4 of those aligned with the background conditions and symptoms associated with the myriad other case reports that supported the discovery of this association rule. And again, as in the early warning system, we don't leave it there. We let the physician make a decision. Does that physician want to continue the pre-authorization request for prescribing Vioxx in George Jones? Or does he want to modify that request, perhaps change Vioxx to a different medication, in light of the information provided not only with the drug-drug interaction information currently provided by your existing health IT system, but in addition to awareness of this real-world, real-time association rule discovery information provided by the Ardvarc system. In this case, the doctor says, no, actually I don't want to continue this pre-auth request. I'd like to modify that. It really doesn't matter whether the doctor continues with the pre-auth request or not, because with either response, the loop is closed, appropriate metrics are collected, and the bottom line for the hospital or clinic is improved. But if the doctor did want to modify that request, Medloom would take you right back to the CPOE or pre-authorization screen to allow the doctor to say, no, I don't want to prescribe Vioxx. Instead, let's put him on a different COX-2 inhibitor like Celebrex, and then send that information off to do the pre-auth process and repeat that process until the clinician is satisfied that there's a safety level that outweighs the risk level for this particular prescription and patient combination. And that gives you, in a nutshell, the power of Ardvarc AI-driven pattern recognition technology to support prescription pre-authorization processes within your existing EMR system. Thank you.